Boss Tweed, Barnum, and Brody weren't the only ones to make a buck off the Brooklyn Bridge. Ever hear the phrase, "If you believe that, I've got a bridge to sell you"? Well, believe it or not, in the first years of the bridge's existence, there was an entire racket based on selling the bridge to gullible passerby. The most successful con man was George C. Parker, who was also fond of selling the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Statue of Liberty, and Grant's tomb. He would target immigrants fresh off the boat, taking advantage of their ignorance and exaggerated beliefs of the American dream. He even would pay off the crew of the ships that brought them over for information on who was arriving with money, looking to buy property. He would strike up a conversation about how he was going to set up a toll booth in order to collect a fare from everyone crossing the bridge, producing impressively forged documents proving his ownership of the bridge. He promised them a fortune if they wanted to buy a toll booth. He claimed that he was an engineer who was too busy with building new projects and offered them a chance to take over his burdensome responsibilities for him. The scam worked so many times that workers at Ellis Island started to hand out pamphlets to new immigrants, informing them that they couldn't buy public buildings or streets. Even with this precaution, people were still buying it up to the 1920s. Parker was convicted of fraud 3 times, and after his 3rd conviction, he was sentenced to a life term at Sing Sing prison, starting in 1928.